Hello there my dear viewers, my name is Logan and welcome back to Minecraft. I haven't been recording this in a long while. I apologise for that, it's just that I don't really know what to do. I stopped playing it for a long time and I came back to it unsure of what to do. And well, that's pretty much done. In this testing, I discovered you can make British flags, so I've just been taking over the world. Literally, I pretty much just created a bunch of flags and just started taking them to other places everywhere. So the idea for this video is improvements. You can see here I started adding chains with the lanterns. I will eventually remove all of these torches and replace them with decent looking lights. Eventually, what I want to do as well, I want to get rid of the things that's underground and replace that with a firm block. The problem is just the angled ones. You're also going to have to do kind of like that all over there. Eventually as well, I'm going to demolish like all of the buildings in this village, albeit the one that I'm using, which then I'm going to eventually replace the actual blocks to make it look nicer. Cobblestone's nice and all, but obviously look at that, it doesn't look very nice, does it? Apart from the British flags, they make it look a bit nicer. But yeah, I'm going to probably leave this tower in, but I'm going to maybe change some of the buildings and that to add a bit of glass, decent glass planes and that. Get rid of everything else, kind of keep that farm, terraform this area, flatten this area downwards. Maybe start terraforming. I completely forgot about all of that nonsense over there. So what I'm eventually going to want to do is replace it all, terraform it and make it look nice. I do have an idea what I want to do for this area over here though. Kind of make it a little beachfront sort. This used to be had by farmer, but obviously it's not there anymore because I was able to figure out what the frick I was doing. Yeah, because it's kind of nice, you know, it looks a bit like a beachfront. So that's the plan, it's literally upgrading, make things look nice. Okay, so I think really the first thing I should be doing is sorting out this. So I really want to get this sorted. I mean, I want to put the redstone, I want to test the redstone as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to dig that out, pick that up. It does work. That's new, I've never heard of that sound before. Huh. A bit weird, not gonna lie. Never heard of that. Right, the question is, what block should I use? I told I want to use planks down, so I kinda want to use like a metal or something. Maybe blackstone? Music is really weird, I've never heard of this music before. I will be doing time lapse of this by the way, just let you know. Yeah, that music is weird. I'm sorry to the person who made the music, but it sounds so weird to me. A bit creepy in other words. Imagine smooth stone. Yeah, smooth stone looks quite good. Just mean I need to go grab a whole bunch of cobble though. Because this music stops, seriously, Jesus. Sorry, but that does not sound nice to me. It's just the high pitchedness of it. I suffer from tinnitus, so I have like that consistently in my head like 24/7. So imagine what it must be like for someone like me to hear like ding 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 type of sound. That makes sense. I hope it did. But that looks pretty good. And just power it. Cool. That's good to know. Alright, cool. So I'm going to make some more smooth stone then. think for smooth stone I need actual stone, which I'm actually out of. Ah, the irony. Okay, so I'm gonna smelt this then. I think you have to smelt it and then re-smelt it in order to make smooth stone. I think. I'm not sure. Have a look. Yes, that's how you do it. Nice. Well, I need a lot of cobble then, basically. That's essentially what I assume. I need to repair this netherite pickaxe at some point. I mean, it looks quite nice though, doesn't it? I mean, once it's in place on there, it'll look quite nice. 2 blocks, that's not even much to go on. Let's go into a random cave and just start digging out all sorts of cobble. Oh, speaking of which, I do have something over there. I never use stuff to attach to that. That would save a lot of resources. I do have a mob farmer of sorts. Well, not that thing. There's another one over there, a mob spawner. I do have one of them. I've yet to use it efficiently. Because I'm trying to figure out... I've seen other people do it, but they use it, but they have it like... I'm struggling. I'm struggling right now trying to explain this. That's a lot of coal, holy crap. Well, they have it so they use redstone, and they have it so when you use it, it automatically like sends it, so you put them in like a little corner of sorts. This is a lot of coal. What the hell? Well, I'm gonna need coal, but Jesus. Sure, why not? This has mending them. That's not good. Oh. So glad I kept this actually. This is so much easier. Oh. How convenient. Oh, hello. No. I need iron, like desperately. I've got like 2 iron ingots or something. Can I jump back up here maybe? I could, but not easily. Oh, whatever. So look in here then. There doesn't seem to be anything of interest. Oh, I've definitely been here before. At least I can tell there's cobblestone there. I didn't. Usually there wouldn't be cobblestone there. Good to know, I guess. Good to know. I'll probably put this on time lapse anyway.
You send shivers up my spine.
short time lapse later, and this is the progress that I've done. As you can see, it kind of looks a lot nicer. I have to put this here. So I made the grass kind of grow across here so I can make an actual path. I mean, I've still got a bit to go, but this is probably going to be a few day project. I mean, I'm be uploading No Man's Sky first, and then I'll probably upload Call of Duty before this video, so this is probably going to be a week in the making at the most. I mean, it gives me an excuse to play the game, so this is that. Eventually as well, other projects that I've got to plan, I want to finish off the mob spawner. I'm going to at least get something in place for that. Then once I've done that, I'm probably going to head down to the end again, because I discovered recently there's a way to cheese the wither. The wither that I had was fully legit. I went into the nether, of course, to avoid the damage. No idea where the damage is now. Somewhere near the top. That helps. But you can apparently trap the wither into where the end portal is, underneath it, and it will suffocate it using a minecart. So I think minecart with a hopper or something like that, I can't remember. There's something inside of it. I don't know if it will work. I'm probably going to have a look at that. If not, then I mean, I will be getting another wither started soon. You still have a lot to do that project. I thought it was annoying as frick to do. Honestly, I'll be getting another one anyway. Eventually I will, but right by now I don't think so. Ow. So for now, there's a lot of upgrades to do, a lot of changing stuff around. You know, making things look pretty. I mean, I may actually move that, what bloody hell it's called? That thing. So maybe behind here, so maybe like there. So that way I can kind of get more of this area, because it's kind of a distance away. It's a lot smaller radius than I thought it'd do. I was thinking of moving it here, then I realised that the trees, I may leave the trees there, I may move them. Not really sure what I'm planning to do on that yet. And over here, what I'm thinking of doing is adding a bee farm. Not because I need one, it's just I kind of want one. Just to have it kind of thing. These are the projects I kind of want to do that I'll probably end up doing. The other problem is, how do I get bees? I mean, I know they rely on flowers, hence why I'm going to probably place it here encased in glass with some exits and entrances for said bees, as I know they need to pollinate, or maybe leave them inside, I don't know, but I kind of want them spread around because no mobs kill them, so it should be alright. I've got plenty of bone meal. I'll start spreading that all around here. Get rid of the grass, but keeping the flowers so they have a way to pollinate. I mean, there's flowers over there, but you know, and some over there actually, plenty over there. So I need to figure that out. Then I'm going to build that. That'll be probably a different video altogether, or maybe even the same one. I may do like a. See what I mean with that? Just go through. Yeah, I forgot about my nether base bin. Not really sure whether I'm going to do that. I'll probably leave it. But for now, this is pretty much nearly done. I just need a bunch more cobble. I want to see how this is doing. That's the most annoying thing. Oh, I finished the pass by the way. I don't think it's working. I think I might have done something wrong with it. It's really difficult to get this bloody word. Let me fly, damn it. Thank you. There's no mobs in here. I'm not really sure what I've done wrong or what I need to change about this. If you can let me know in the comments below what I've done wrong. Maybe do need to switch the trapdoors to that one, because I did have a skeleton thing in there, so just let me know what I need to change in order to get that to work properly, and I'll rearrange it. Maybe I'm not giving it enough time, maybe it's not dark enough, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below about that. That'd be fantastic, and I'll do an updated video on that if I was able to figure it out. There's a lot of plants actually. Yeah, I don't think I have to worry about the bees. I'm probably going to get a bunch of them anyway, just in case. Maybe move them closer. I don't know yet. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do, and I think there's a lot of planning, there's a lot of, you know, good ideas that I want to put into this, as it's going to be a long-term build anyway. Long-term build. But, yeah. I think it looks nice on the ground, so I'm really that as it is. Because if I had one that didn't get too low, it didn't get into... I would move the roof up, but then I'm interfering with the rest of my build, so don't really leave myself a lot of space now, did I? No, fine. So no resources. Yeah, I moved everything down here. It was just getting too much up above. Got to a point where my chests were consistently full, which was, yeah, quite annoying. Oh, and also, if you're worried about sand and that for glass, I have another portal that takes me directly to one of the sand deserts that I've got, so I'll probably just mine a whole bunch of that stuff. Progress is progress after all. I'm probably going to do a skip and maybe finish that off, maybe work in the village a little bit, and go from there, I guess. So a lot of projects, a lot of things I need to do. If someone can help me with the mob spawn issue that I've got with the mob spawner. I have it set as a donkey. I have it set up and like built it kind of caved in. The mob spawner's turned off onto the torches. But I may keep the cobble, but maybe change it. Some of the add a bit of wood or something. I'm not really sure. There's a lot of things that I need to plan for. I will eventually start demolishing all of this stuff and just like kind of repurposing it. Oh, right, probably how convenient. Oh, yeah, kind of just, yeah, this is basically what I'm going to do into this village, just removing all of these, so that way I have more space to work with. So if I do decide to expand, I know, oh, I can go towards the village, because, you know, I've got X amount of space here. I never in all my time playing Minecraft I ever think to do massive projects, but I'm running out of stuff to do, so to speak. So it's kind of just like, well, why not do this? You know, it adds more to the game. We can do stuff. Getting rid of the bad stuff you don't need. It's just kind of just being an eyesore. And eventually, you know, kind of. If I want to expand on my village, I can quite easily. Just got the space to do so. I can breed them if I need to. Eventually I will have to like separate them all, so that way I can, you know, access stuff. I don't really want glass, so I'm not a fan of glass panes. Yeah, this is gonna take a while, I imagine. There's a lot of projects that I want to do, there's a lot of stuff that I want to change, you know, improve on. Maybe even start using the nether more as well, so I can have, you know, like extra resources. Good, I can last now. Well, the good news is I've got more cobble from this place, so I can just smelt there and get some XP out of it. I may go back to the end and explore it some more. It's creepy and it's detrimental to my health as it is. If I were to fall down there, all of my, if I was to, let's say I went now, I have my elytra, you know, my armour, most of my expensive gear, top 10, I'd die in the void. I'd save scum so hard. I mean, there's one thing saying, oh, but you're running out of stuff, you can always regrind for it. Fuck that. I'm not regrinding all of everything that I spent ages trying to grind for because of all the rolls that I've got, not the rolls, you know, resources that I've got spent trying to get all of these, you know, to where it is now. It's not cheap, bro. Not cheap at all. It gets very expensive. And eventually you're going to want to make sure you're not wasting resources, but you're just kind of wasting your time. It's like, well, I grinded all of this and I lost it due to me being an idiot, so I'm not a fan of the end. It's too creepy for me. The music is good though. Music is good. Oh. It has that strange atmospheric feel to it. I'd recommend it. I can't remember what it's called, but if you look up Minecraft The End music on YouTube, it should come up quite easily. It's a 15-minute song, so just bear that in mind. But my god, is it good! I'm not even kidding. If you haven't heard it, you probably have if you played Minecraft long enough. I'd recommend just like focusing on that, just so you know what it sounds like, because it is good. A nice little way to see sunlight in the square with the sun. Good old music. Well, after I've been chatting for quite a while, I'm going to skip ahead to the next thing, so I may just not do transmission, maybe just do this. So I've done a lot of work on my walls. I've tweaked a lot of things, I've added a couple more things to the world, I've changed, torches to these things. I've done a little bit of work to it. So I've changed them to them instead of torches to add a bit more. I've managed to run out and find a dog. That one was a puppy a minute ago, so that grew up quick. Not much has been done inside of here. I've upgraded, well not upgraded, I've put some cracked ones in there to add a bit of variety to it. I may change the floor to full stone, I don't know yet. I'm not really sure what to do with that. It's meant to be like an underground thing. I changed these into them. I thought they might look a little bit nice rather than maybe extend it out by one. Thought it might look nicer than the typical torches you see on the side. Underneath the tracks I've added some smooth stone all across the entire track and some lanterns down there. I've built the beehives that I'm going to be having. I just need to find the actual hives and I'm struggling to find some. That's why I found a dog. I've added some flowers at the front because might as well. Everything else has pretty much remained the same, except I've also been working on the village a little bit. So as you go across the track, you'll see, the lanterns and pole and that rather than, you'll see the redstone torches are not there anymore. They're actually underground, so they're out of the way. To try and make this place look a little bit better. As you can see, there's more room. I have terraformed the back of here, as you can see, so it looks a little bit better now. Let me actually do that. It looks a little bit better in terms of, is there a gap here? It looks better. I think it looks a little better now that it's flattened down. We'll eventually move on to over there and start removing them, maybe add something. I will eventually demolish them over there. It's just making progress slowly as I move along. Removed a couple more buildings over there as well. I may fill out a proper path, I don't know yet, and see if I can put them into normal ground. I may leave that, or may make this into a dock and add a bunch of boats around it. Maybe do the same for this side, or maybe make that little like a mansion, not a mansion, like a beachfront house or something. Just want to make it look a bit nicer, to add a bit more like feeling to it. Maybe see if I can get a couple of cats back in my house, or maybe inside there as well. As for these, I don't really know what I'm going to do for it. I'm thinking of adding maybe stone, or maybe move the corners, add a bit of wood, similar to what that is. Instead of cobblestone for them, I may add something else. I'm not really sure yet because I've also got to think about that. Maybe add muscle, cobble, or something like that. Kind of like have that as the lookout house or something, and this is kind of like the main building. If I need to expand, I can expand out this way, and this was behind and around. I may fill this little thing here, I may fill it in completely just to get rid of it, kind of flatten the area a bit more. progress is making steady progress in terms of making the place look nice. Giving myself some new ideas as I keep going. I make sure stuff for lanterns, to make torches, little things inside. I'm going to keep that there because it's pretty useful. Maybe expanding the farms a bit, and maybe see if I can figure out a way to terraform this entire area, flatten it down, maybe fill in some of these holes. I'm going to keep them as like, village caves or something like that. Oh yeah, I moved the bell from over there to over here. It was over there, a bunch of the market stall looking things. So that's what I've done in terms of the actual base, village. Trying to make things look nice, trying to make things look a bit more colonial. Because with the British flags and that, it makes more sense. I'm not even sure about that mob spawn over there. I think I may have screwed something up. It doesn't seem to be working. Maybe I'm not giving it enough time. Who knows? Maybe I don't know if mob spawn on trapdoors. If not, I'll have to figure out a way because it's not like Bedrock. That's like Java where they spawn on water. It's not like that. It's a bit different than Bedrock. I'll probably come back to that at a later date. But so far, that's the progress that I've done. I realise it's taken, with other games, it's taken me a little bit longer than I expected to kind of figure out what I'm doing. So this is probably going to be a series of sorts where instead of doing everything in one video, I'm going to do it in multiple videos. I may do one Minecraft video a week to kind of stem it out and stuff like that to not overwhelm one video, but just to, keep a little project. As for the Nether, I don't have any plans for the Nether just yet. I do have a plan for the end to have a wither squasher. As you probably, someone's out there is about to know what I'm talking about. You use the portal underneath the end, and you put like a minecart with something inside of it, or hopper minecart, I think it is. Then obviously the wither would suffocate and die. Next time we drop into the hoppers and you were to get them. The only issue I have with that is getting the wither skulls. They're very annoying to get. It took me ages to get one. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, as far as this video is concerned, I think that will be it for this video. If you have any ideas of any projects you'd like to undertake, maybe see if you can help me finish this. This is the one project I want to start finishing off. The torches here for where the beehives are going to be. There's going to be a block there with a beehive on top. The reason it's a glass because why not? I may expand, may actually roof, so this way the bees can fly in and out freely. I don't want to just trap them in there. It doesn't make sense to me. I may expand the entrance by moving it to having an open plan entrance of sorts. I'm not sure yet. If you guys can let me know in the comments down below and what's recommended for beehives, where I can really find the damn things. Because it's just all over. I know of an area that has missing but their flowers, but I'm struggling to find that again. So I'm not really 100% sure where to find them. I've found a few beehives before, but to no avail. And I can't find any of them. So I may have to do some long range exploring in order to find them. Oh, one other thing that I did as well, I customised my Minecraft character. Instead of using the developer Steve thing, I've actually got actual decorations and stuff that I made. Even though it's just literally using the free stuff, everything else costs money for some reason. But that's it from me. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, make sure you tick that bell, and as always, and let me know in the comments down below what projects I should undertake, what you'd recommend to do, because this is going to be my long-term survival world. Not that I've beaten the Ender Dragon, I've beaten the Nether, the Wither and that. Bound to do something else I can use my resources on. I will need to fix this axe at some point, but yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.